Yeah, so this is not something to be proud of. Not in my opinion. Illinois leads nation, not a surprise, but in health equity statutes, report shows. Oh, well, that's good. So they lead the nation in being racist. It really is. The more I look into it, I notice something with experts when they're really not doing anything, when they're really not solving things or coming up with solutions. What they do is they create a ton of charts and graphs and papers and websites and organizations that are all separate. And so we have health equity, we have health disparities, we have inequities in health, we have, there's so many layers to it. And it seems like always, just my observation of the pattern, that that's always a red flag of how we're not solving a damn thing, but we're making it look like we are, but we're just making things worse. Yeah. Because it blows my mind how people are not seeing how racist health equity is. Health equity is the state in which everyone has a fair and just opportunity to attain their highest level of health. So really what they're trying to do with this is to help bring it that everybody should have health care. Again, who will that serve if we have one payer system? That will serve the unions. They will have guaranteed employees forever. Yeah. It will serve the hospital CEOs. And then who it really hurts is you. It hurts every single person that would ever need health care. That, first of all, this idea, I know people have talked about it for so long. Only recently have I heard of people that are being turned away, Americans being turned away from ERs. That's never happened. People love to say Obamacare stopped it from people being turned away from ERs. No, nobody was ever turned away from an ER. They weren't. Hospital staff they don't do that. Not unless you have somebody that's, because there is some people that will abuse, like they just were seen like 5 minutes ago kind of thing, but that's rare. But still, they'll see them because the way the law works, you have to. So this idea that Obamacare has made it to where now at least that people are actually being turned away because they're not illegal immigrants. So health equity, that should be the red flag that we're racist. That's what this is saying. So it just achieving health equity requires ongoing societal efforts. Yeah, this is all pseudoscience. Like I said before, any older nurses would know this. There's a time the hospital systems, we did not take political positions. We had our political opinions, but healthcare was neutral. This is not neutral. That's why it's racist. It is. Well, it's just so obvious too, because it's like we're going to bring it on the heels that we're not racist because we're doing this, yet it is racist. Think about it. They talk about all included. Yeah, they've pushed out a bunch of nurses from working because they didn't want to get an injection. So you're not inclusive. You're worse than you've ever been before. But you think those nurses at these associations would stop and think about the foolish path they're on? Apparently not. Maybe they're really not nurses. You never know in this system. That's at the top there. Yeah. So, achieving this requires ongoing societal efforts to overcome economic, social, and other obstacles to health and healthcare. It's just basically saying we have to make sure that we get universal income so the people that already have a ton of money can get more of it. Yeah. To achieve health equity, we must change the systems and policies that have resulted. Well, first of all, the very people that are trying to destroy it, as I've mentioned in other videos, those aren't the people that you then want to lead the way, like the UN, American Nurses Association, American Medical Association. You don't want the people that have been actively working to destroy your system to then come in and shape a new one. Trust me, it won't be in your best interest, because if they were willing to do a bunch of negative things and have a bunch of negative outcomes, then just think about how crappy a nurse they are. Just are. Oh, and this one's really good. Like, who's giving these awards? American Hospital Association. Congratulations. Yeah. You so good, you racist hospital. That's what it is. Health equity. Just read up on it. Equity of Care Award winner, Monument Health. Who gave this to you? The United Nations? I don't know if I take that as a compliment, just saying. Yeah, I mean, the people that should get awards never do, but these, yeah, God. So, but let me tell you a little bit about this award. Yeah, the American Hospital Association's care, I'll leave her name out to be nice. Equity of Care Award recognizes outstanding efforts among hospitals. The name of the award is Carol Boone Lewis, so I guess I can because it's the award. So it's given to hospitals. Yeah, hospitals shouldn't be getting any award right now. But, I mean, that's the world we live in, right? Outstanding efforts among hospitals and healthcare systems to advance equity of care and reduce health disparities within their communities. How are they doing that? How are they doing that? Because ever since they've been on this kick, there's been more racism. Yeah, because of them, because of the racists. I mean, not with the everyday citizens. Most of the everyday citizens see who's causing the problem. They see you're higher educated, but we have, pro-terrorist organizations on campuses, many university campuses that are tied to hospitals. So, yeah, I just wonder, how is it that you come up with this data? Oh, maybe it's because you just make this shit up. That's what I think. Oh, let's see. Outstanding efforts among hospitals and healthcare systems to advance health, equity of care, and reduce health disparities within their communities. The 2023 Rule winner, Monument Health, was honored for their journey in health equity progress that has spanned over 8 years. Oh, so it's been around a long time. Interesting. You just brought it to the forefront when BLM came. Okay, got it. Monument Health's Paulette Davidson, President and CEO, okay, and Vice President of Diversity, Inclusion, and Belonging, discuss how one incident made the rural health system vow to do better and commit to a strong path forward in healthcare equity. Yeah, they're destroying it. They are. They're going to come up with these stories and these papers that, this happened and it made us realize we need to be on the health equity path. Remember, these organizations that came up with this are tied to the United Nations. Do you know what's in a ton of communist countries that could care less about your diversity, could care less about if you're gay, whatever. They will throw you off roofs in Iran. You can't just go having your pride parade there. I don't support that, of course. I'm just saying that's who nursing and the medical associations got on board with. So this has nothing to do with health equity. They'll make up whatever papers and things they have to say. I mean, think about it. They're actually giving awards out now for health equity. Really? I think most of the public is pretty disgusted with the hospital system. Everybody I've talked to. So health equity is defined by the CDC as the state in which everyone has a fair and just opportunity to attain their highest level of health. It is closely associated with the social justice movement. Yeah, because that's the problem. It's associated with political science. When you take evidence-based science, or you make political science become evidence-based science, then what you will get is poor outcomes. But you won't hear from them that they have poor outcomes because the ideology is a religion. And that's what it is. That's why if those are nurses that are heading up American Nurses Association or Medical Association, if they're doctors, they are so indoctrinated into their ideology, it's a religion for them, that it doesn't matter how many bad outcomes they have along the way, they just will keep moving forward to their destiny and their goal. Those aren't people that should be heading up anything. So, it's just to push the globalist agenda. These inequities include race, ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, disability, socioeconomic status. Yeah, it's the reason our healthcare is in the toilet, because the people that are overseeing it and deciding everything decided to implement affirming care and health equity.